Fruit-only diets, sometimes referred to as fruitarian diets, have attracted attention for their promise of simplicity, high vitamin and antioxidant intake, and potential for rapid weight loss. Fruits are rich in vitamins, minerals, fiber, and polyphenol, all of which confer significant health benefits, including enhanced immune function, cardiovascular protection, and anti-inflammatory effects. However, emerging research suggests that chronically consuming a diet composed almost exclusively of fruit may pose unique metabolic challenges, particularly for the liver, due to persistently high fructose intake. Evaluating how such diets influence liver fat accumulation, metabolic stress, and overall health underscores the importance of balance and offers strategies to retain the benefits of fruit while mitigating potential risks. Fructose is a naturally occurring sugar present in all fruits, and it is metabolized primarily in the liver. In moderate amounts, fructose contributes to energy metabolism without adverse effects, providing a sweet taste along with vitamins, fiber, and bioactive compounds. However, when fructose intake is very high, as can occur on a fruit-only diet, the liver is exposed to large amounts of substrate for de novo lipogenesis, the process by which sugar is converted into fat. Over time, this can lead to an accumulation of triglycerides and hepatocytes, contributing to fatty liver and increasing metabolic stress. Clinical studies and animal models show that excessive, chronic fructose consumption can elevate markers of liver stress, including alanine aminotransferase, ALT, and gamma-glutamyl-transferase, GGT, though these effects are context-dependent and mitigated by overall nutrient composition and lifestyle factors. Despite these potential risks, it is important to highlight the substantial benefits that fruit provides when incorporated wisely into a balanced diet. Fruits deliver antioxidants such as vitamin C, carotenoids, flavonoids, and polyphenol, which protect hepatocytes from oxidative stress, modulate inflammation, and support vascular and metabolic health. Even in cases where high fructose intake poses some metabolic challenge, the protective compounds present in fruit can counteract a portion of the oxidative and inflammatory burden, illustrating the nuanced effects of whole food sources of sugar compared with refined or added sugars commonly found in processed foods. The impact of a fruit-only diet on liver function is also influenced by the absence of other macronutrients. Protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates play essential roles in supporting liver metabolism, providing amino acids for repair and enzymes for energy regulation, as well as promoting satiety and stable glucose responses. Diets lacking these elements can exacerbate metabolic stress, as the liver must manage high fructose loads without the stabilizing effects of other nutrients. However, this observation is not a condemnation of fruit itself. Rather, it emphasizes that dietary diversity and macronutrient balance are critical for optimizing metabolic outcomes, particularly for organs like the liver that process energy-dense substrates. One encouraging finding is that the liver is remarkably adaptable and resilient. Studies indicate that metabolic stress caused by high fructose intake can often be reversed when dietary patterns are adjusted to include sufficient protein, fiber from other plant sources, and healthy fats, alongside moderate fruit intake. The liver's capacity for regeneration and its responsiveness to antioxidants mean that dietary modifications can rapidly improve markers of liver function, reduce fat accumulation, and restore metabolic flexibility. In this sense, the challenges posed by fruit-only diets can be reframed as an opportunity to understand how nutrient composition shapes organ health and to implement more balanced dietary strategies that preserve the benefits of fruit while protecting the liver. Another positive perspective is that fruit contributes to gut health, another factor that indirectly supports liver function. The fiber in fruit nourishes beneficial gut bacteria, promoting the production of short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which have anti-inflammatory effects and support metabolic homeostasis. Regular consumption of fruit in conjunction with other fiber-rich vegetables, legumes, and whole grains enhances microbial diversity and can reduce systemic metabolic stress, including hepatic fat accumulation. This highlights that the context in which fruit is consumed profoundly influences its effects, turning a potential metabolic stressor into a contributor to overall liver and systemic health. Practical dietary strategies further illustrate how to retain the advantages of fruit while minimizing liver stress. Combining fruit with plant-based proteins, nuts, seeds, and whole grains slows the absorption of fructose, blunts postprandial glucose spikes, and provides amino acids and fatty acids that support hepatic metabolism. Alternating high fructose fruits with lower sugar varieties, spacing fruit intake throughout the day, and including vegetables with minimal fructose can also reduce the metabolic burden on the liver without sacrificing the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that make fruit so valuable. These approaches transform a potentially risky dietary pattern into a sustainable, nutrient-rich plan that promotes metabolic resilience. Overall, the emerging evidence underscores a nuanced perspective. Fruit-only diets may impose stress on the liver when chronically high in fructose and lacking other macronutrients, but these effects are context-dependent, reversible, and largely avoidable through dietary balance. Fruits themselves remain among the most nutrient-dense, antioxidant-rich foods available, offering protective effects for the liver, cardiovascular system, and metabolic health. By integrating protein, healthy fats, fiber from non-fruit sources, and low-fructose foods into a plant-forward diet, individuals can harness the full benefits of fruit while mitigating potential metabolic risks. In this way, fruit becomes a tool for health promotion rather than a source of concern, and careful dietary planning transforms a high-sugar diet into a strategy for enhanced liver resilience, metabolic flexibility, and long-term wellness.